Hello, my beautiful queens. Welcome to my channel. This is Sonali Mandal, your relationship love coach, here to help you attract emotionally available men, create deep connections, and design the love life you truly deserve. Are you a woman who is struggling to find emotionally available men? Then these 5 steps are going to change your love life forever. These steps are proven to attract the love and commitment you deserve. If you're tired of dating men who can't commit and open up, then you are in the right place because I was in the same place too. I was confused, I was lost, I was not understanding what exactly makes a man commit to you in a relationship that leads towards marriage. Now, we as women dream of having someone who loves us deeply and we feel emotionally safe with. Now, if you're ready to attract the right man, let me guide you through these life changing steps that I have used in my life. Emotional availability is the foundation of a healthy and a secure relationship. Without emotional availability, any strong relationship will not last and it will fade over time. Here's why it matters. True connection is when both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. They feel secure in the relationship. When a man and a woman feels heard, seen, and valued, there is an emotional intimacy that takes place between the two. When a man is emotionally available, he is more likely to commit and he will start nurturing the relationship and value the relationship he's having with the woman. And then what happens? You grow together, you have this mutual respect between each other, and you can support each other's goals and dreams. When there is a true connection between both partners, a long term stability, mutual respect, you will experience a drama free relationship. How do you identify emotionally available men? Now you need to understand not every man is ready for a serious relationship. Here's how to spot the ones who are. They communicate clearly. They express their thoughts and feelings without playing games or being abusive. They show consistency. Their actions match their words. They call when they say they will. They show up when it matters. They listen to you actively. They genuinely care about your opinions, your views, and your emotions, making you feel understood. They take responsibility. They own their mistakes and they handle challenges with maturity instead of blaming. They will own their mistake. If it is their mistake, they will own it. And they'll definitely be mature enough to handle the challenges that is coming between you both. Now, in order to attract emotionally available men, you need to align your energies and actions towards what you really want in your love life. When you value yourself, you naturally attract a man who value you too. You need to start affirming daily that you deserve love and commitment. If you keep saying that you always attract wrong men, there are no good men out there, then you will attract those even more. So start affirming that you are deserving of love and commitment. And stop saying to yourself that men always leave once they get to know you. Or limiting beliefs like I'm afraid to let someone in to know me. Or stop saying that I don't know if I can trust men or I can allow men in my life or I can fall in love again to make the right choices in love. So I want you to start affirming daily that you deserve love and commitment. You need to set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries is so important in a relationship, especially in the beginning. Later stages of dating or relationship, when you set boundaries, it becomes a little bit confusion between the two, and you'll have a much more work to do in between the relationship building. So you need to set boundaries in the beginning of the relationship so that you don't feel the pressure to create new boundaries, new feelings between the two, and there is an awkward feeling in between the two. We don't want that. You can communicate them firmly. When you don't like something in a man while dating or being in a relationship in the beginning and you feel uncomfortable, you need to let the man know firmly yet gracefully. So what happens when you set boundaries? This filters out those men who don't align with your values. I want you to embrace feminine energy. Why? Because focusing on being authentic, nurturing, and receptive draws emotionally available men. Now, if you are looking for emotionally available men, You need to work on your feminine energy, because what happens in today's life, what we are doing is we are more focused on the masculine energy. We are driven towards the masculine energy. We are nurturing the masculine energy, but we are forgetting the feminine side. So I was a tomboy, so I know how it feels not to have connection with emotionally available men, because they will pull away from you, and the emotionally unavailable men will get drawn towards you. Because also there will be chances of emotionally available men drawn towards you, maybe through your features or through your looks or through your confidence. However, they will not see you as a relationship type, because you are not matching with their energies, right? If they are emotionally available men, usually have a high masculine energy and a soft feminine side as well. So when you are in a very rushed masculine energy state, they get drawn towards women who are feminine, who are more softer, who are more calmer, and they will go for them. Now later what happens is a different scenario in the relationship. There are many other factors which allows the relationship to stay together, to stay stronger, and many challenges come in place, and that we are going to see in further, and maybe in my program that I am building right now. You can sign up for it, and we can have one-to-one clarity call of what your love life is holding you, where you are at, which stage you are at, and we can solve it together. Next is, I want you to prioritize your personal growth. How do you prioritize your personal growth? Now, when growth happens only when you can heal from your past traumas. You need to heal past wounds, release any limiting beliefs that you have, and step into your best self, because that is magnetic. Now, let me share you inspiring stories of women who have transformed their love life by following these steps. One of my client, Priya, has transformed her love life by setting boundaries. This was the toughest thing to do for her, because when she came to me, she was confused and she was not understanding why men are not staying in the relationship with her, and she kept meeting men, but she was confused why they were leaving. They were taking advantage of her by playing with her emotions, and she was firm enough not to give her physically, but she was very confused how men are not going further in the relationship, and she was attracting unavailable men. Once she stopped settling for unavailable men, aligned and redirected her, and now she's engaged to a really good man who adores her, who loves her, and I'm so happy to have see such beautiful results of women who get such results. So why? Because she has shown up for herself, she has signed up for my program, and she has not waited for anyone else to show her the path. She has taken the help of a coach. I would want you to take help of someone. Okay, if not me, take help of someone. If you are not able to do it on your own, I want you to take help of someone, because you cannot just sit and wait for your problems to disappear or your problems to just go away, or you will learn on your own, which I have done. It took me at least 11 years to understand men, because I have studied in a girls school, girls college, since childhood till my college days. So I was not understanding men, nor I had brothers. I had cousin brothers, but they were distant, and so that was not enough for me to understand men. My dad was there, and I was not in that interest that I have to know men in such deep, until and unless I realized from the rejections, from the experiences of dating and meeting men in person and understanding, asking questions. That is when I got to know, and trying to be friends with them, and first trying to know what men really think, what is the meaning, what they do. One of my client attracted a man who listens to her and values her deeply. Now, how did this take place? Ria was like, Sonali, I need your help. Please help me, because I'm not understanding what is happening to me. I'm meeting men, and men are not valuing me. They're straight away asking for sex. So when she came to me, she was crying. I remember the way she came to me, and she was totally down and depressed and crying, and I know how she was feeling, like she was not herself. When she was talking itself, I got to know whether she's valuing herself or not, because she was saying many things to herself. She was criticizing herself. Once she focused on her self-worth, became self-aware, she attracted a high value man who now listens to her deeply and truly loves her. Now, my another client, Neha, who had come to me, and I remember she had her past trauma. She was in a relationship before, it was her first love, and she had this trauma with the man. She met this man offline through a mutual friend, and they got connected. They were hitting really well. However, she did not feel safe somewhere, but she kept saying, no, this man is my friend's friend, so let me just give it a chance. Let me be there, let me show up, and maybe something will change between the two. But she was not feeling emotionally safe. She was feeling some kind of a feeling which she was ignoring. She was feeling unsafe, and I was not understanding why she took so much time. However, I cracked the code to find out what has happened to her in the past, what and all happened. She was explaining me in detail once, and she cried a lot in the fifth session. In the few first sessions, she was not opening up. In the fifth session, when she was with me, and I remember she was quiet in the beginning, and she started pouring out by crying out louder on the Zoom call, and I was like, okay, let her just speak, because that's what I was waiting for her to do. And finally, I found out what was actually triggering her to stay attached to the man, what the man has done to her emotionally, making her feeling scared, and making her feeling low in herself, you know, made her feel bad about her own looks and certain body areas. And so she was feeling very low and very down, and to the point where she couldn't bear, and then she had to book a call with me. So when she removed all these past traumas, I worked on her for 1 month, and I gave her certain challenges which she beautifully has agreed, and I'm very happy that I could help her out, because not every woman will show up for themselves. She showed up for herself. That was the first step for her transformation. Now she has met a really good man who values her, and the best feeling is she values him, he values her, and she feels safer in the relationship with him. He takes her out every time, whenever she's feeling low, or every week as well. It's not just once a week. Whenever she feels a bit down, also that is when he takes her out, or he does what she wants to. She feels secure and safe in the relationship. So their relationship is going pretty much ahead, and I'm looking for the marriage invitation soon. Now imagine yourself as my next successful love story, living a fulfilling relationship with someone who truly respects you, is fully present for you. Now that you know these steps, it's time to take action. Comment down below which step resonated with you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips to create the love life you truly deserve. And remember, love starts with you. Stay high value, stay magnetic. And I'll see you in the next video.